Hello, everyone. So nice to be here. See, I my name is Damilola, and I'm a 3D modeler and an artist. And I'm not tired of what I do. I love what I do. It's tasking, yes. It could be challenging, yes. But I love what I do. I do love what I do. Yeah. But why have I hopped onto this channel? I've hopped onto my channel right now because I I see there's a need. There's a need in Africa for for 3D artists and animators. There is a need in Africa for 3D artists and animators. And in fact, I would like to know what you think. You see, I'm giving you this scenario. We have major film that are African based. We're talking about 3D animated movies that are African based, and the revenue do not come to Africa. I am advocating against that. I am advocating for Nigeria, for Africa to not only have content that are pushed worldwide, but for Africa to have its revenue come back to Africa. Like Africa should benefit from content that showcase Africa. It is not right for us to have content that showcase Africa but do not have the revenue coming back to Africa. I don't believe it's right. And that is what I am advocating against. So, what is my point? My point is, if you are there listening to me, I want you to know that we in Nigeria, we in Africa are shortchanged. And I'll give you scenarios very quickly. You must have watched movies like Black Panther. Now, Black Panther is an African based story that typically showcases Africans, typically showcases the whole African environment, and brought about and is still bringing about billions of dollars into the industry as revenue. But surprisingly and shockingly, just less than 1% of the total revenue comes to Africa. That is that is even going to those who participated. Less than 1% of the revenue goes to those who participated in that movie. And that is not funny at all. It's not nice at all. And we see foreigners being the 3D modelers, being the animators. What happened to local content? What happened to local content supporting the manpower from Nigeria and Africa? What happens to that? What happens to getting Africans to be the animators? What happens to that? So over so many years, we've not been able to showcase anything. We are not the animators, we are not the modelers. The best we could be used for is to act and to do the voiceover because they don't have that voice. But the real money goes to the modelers and the animators and the VFX artists. Come to Nigeria, and a recent animated movie titled Iwaju that was made, Iwaju, the future, showcasing Lagos in the future, a typical animated movie, and talking about the revenue it generated, a lot of revenue though, but I hopped up and tried to see how many, Nigerians were used, or even Africans were used in the modeling and animation. Zero. The answer is zero. Now, the guys who came together to bring up this initiative and idea were from Nigeria. And the best that Disney could use them for, after they presented the idea to Disney and Disney loved it, Disney bought the idea, Disney decided to sponsor the idea. The best they could use Nigerians for was as the voiceover. Excuse me, sorry, for the voiceover. So that was the highest they could use Nigerians for, voiceover, and that's not good at all. That's not okay. So we need to change the status quo. We need to do better than that. I am a 3D modeler. I am an animator, and I can tell you that most animators don't work for Nigerian companies. They work for foreign companies. And the least amount that is paid to a 3D modeler is $60,000. I'm talking about $60,000 per year, per annum. Now, if you convert that to Naira, of course, that is a whole lot of money. So you see why they don't work for Nigerians. However, what if the modelers and the animators are actually Nigerians? Because they don't use Nigerians for the modeling and animation. What if they are the modelers and the animators? So more revenue comes in. What if the federal government decides to invest into this industry by creating the enabling environment and creating infrastructure that could support 3D films in Nigeria? See, there's going to be an immense growth. There's going to be a lot of revenue generated from all over the country, all over the world rather, and then we will really feel the impact of the revenue, because it will come to us. So that's the point. So I'm saying, what I'm going to be doing forward is, apart from advocating that what is for Nigeria or Africa should remain in Africa, what I also want to advocate is or push forward is that I want many youths to be more involved in this industry. I mean, it's quite wide. No matter what you are, you need to apply 3D modeling into whatever you do. We have AR, we have VR. In the medical industry, it's applied. In the oil and gas industry, it's applied. In the agroeconomy, it's applied. In the educational sector, it is very much important. So why not think of how to learn this and leverage it, okay? And let the revenue that we generate from this to stay within Africa. A lot of revenue is generated on this, by the way. So let us think of something positive and how it can stay within Nigeria. So for every subscription that I get on YouTube, I would be teaching 3D modeling and animation for free. I'll be teaching 3D modeling and animation for free. So if I get 5 subscribers, I will teach 5 extra days 3D modeling and animation. If I get 100 subscribers, I'll teach 100 extra days of 3D animation and modeling. And I am giving back. This is for free. I'm giving back to Africa and to Nigeria, and because I was invested into, and I think it is right and proper to invest in others, just as I was invested into. So let's do this. If you want to learn, subscribe. You get to have the notification, the updates at when I'll be dropping the videos and doing some lives. So I'll be doing this, and I want you to be part of this adventure. I want you to follow up with it, and I want you to like and follow, subscribe and share. And this is the motivation I have. No other motivation but this. So why not just do this? Not to just enable me to give back to the community. Okay, so thank you very much for listening. This is how much I want to share, and I wish you all the best. Like, subscribe, and for every subscription, remember, I will be giving you 1 extra day of this tutorial in modeling and animation. All right, so thank you very much. Have a nice night rest. Have a nice day. Peace out.